So this is South Park, and the fireworks was on Saturday night. And really what everybody's complaining about is it's a beautiful wooded area. It's not wooded, it's kind of a park area, and look at these, what's happened to the ground is just awful. It's like the kind of Battle of the Somme just happened. It's just awful. Look at those ruts. You know, and there are kind of, what are they called? Little truck things. This is a wildlife corridor, this park, by the way. So okay, people want to raise money for charity. Okay, people want to blow up things because there was somebody was executed 400 years ago for their religion, or trying to blow up houses upon, or whatever. You know, get over it. I don't like it, but okay, I'm not criticizing people's right to blow things up if they want to, but this is a wildlife corridor. How many, there's somebody, you know, people are getting very annoyed, understandably. You know, I mean, how many wildlife died out of terror at the explosions? You know, we're now in an environmental crisis, so this is not really appropriate to do this to a park. It's kind of abuse of, you see, I can't even walk on these, it's abuse of the park. Actually, it's rape, really. I think it's rape. Park's been raped to raise money. Okay, presumably for charity. I think Round Table are a charitable organisation. I'm not making any kind of accusations about that, but there's a load of mud down there. And if you have 20,000 people and you have to have all these vehicles, of course that's going to happen. But they could put down sheeting, they could do something, or actually perhaps a wildlife corridor is not a place to have this event. I presume those trucks are actually helping, or they're trying to sort of make it better. I don't know what they're doing exactly. So there we are. It's really scarred, and you know, it won't recover just like that. And this is my thought, that actually, why on earth, there's a little bit of forest there. This is a wildlife space. We're in a time of environmental crisis. You know, there's too much grass. Why not? We need to plant a forest here. Maybe native black poplars are threatened. They'd love this moist soil. You know, I think it's really awful that it's not used. There's not more species diversity. There should be. And I'd find it much more exciting to explore a forest than to run around with a load of grass. And I don't know where we got this fascination for open spaces with grass. We get a lovely feeling of open space. I suppose aristocrats or something have big grounds and things like that, but actually a forest I find much more interesting. You know, it's just no good. And there's another, more ruts. Yeah, look, it's just churned up the soil. If you're going to have big bloody great trucks like that, then you need to sort of protect the ground somehow. It's not really on. You know, I'll try walking across it. It's quite muddy, obviously. But actually, I've got a really, you know, it's really quite bad. That's quite that view really shows it. It's terrible, really awful. So it's not just a middle class whinge, where's my park? This is a really damage, and everybody uses this. And it's a wildlife corridor. Don't wildlife have rights? Don't pets in the houses over there have rights who are terrified? My cat Lucky was hiding. You know, I think this is really terrible. And what needs to happen, I think, is the whole park needs to be planted with trees, forests. We need a forest here, which would be a wonderful lung for the city. It could be a conservation of rare species such as a native black poplar, Populus nigra betulifolia, which is under threat. and it would mark this area out also as a wildlife area, not just an empty space where people can do what they want, such as blow things up. So just see, that's 5 minutes, so I've ranted on for long enough.